handouts I gave you are a slightly different English translation of the text. My very incomparable, a little bit about me. Who's this crazy guy in a robes? I'm an ordained Buddhist monk, Honorable Lobsang Nyima. I studied for about 12 years with Sarame Khyentse Rinpoche, who was Michael Roche's teacher, at Rashi Temple in New Jersey. I was ordained there May 22 of 1999. I studied 10 years ago at Sarame Monastic University in southern India. I studied some Vinaya and some logic texts. We're starting Tashi Lhunpo Mahayana Buddhist temple in Bisbee. And I studied also at the Asian Classics Institute with Geshe Roche for about 10, 11 years, something like that. Well, not counting the retreat teachings, only the retreat years. Okay, Ken Rinpoche, my teacher, is one of the 5 most knowledgeable Buddhist lamas that were on the face of the earth at his time. He passed in, it's all kind of cool, December of 94. I always do 94, it's like I'm living in the 90s. 2004, he passed. He was one of the 5 most knowledgeable lamas, just as far as scholastic study. In the monastic system, there's various gradations of, in the Giluk monasteries, they study for about 25 years at Geshe degree. He was Lhunpo Geshe, which is like the highest Geshe degree. And not only do you have to debate all the monks in your monastery, you have to debate every monk from every other Giluk monastery, so it's pretty hardcore. And I think it's important. A lot of traditions don't really value study. And when I first meet a teacher, I don't know what kind of realization or whether they're a good person or not, but I can know whether they know their stuff. You know, and, Ken Rinpoche was one of the few lamas in the world that really knew his stuff. Although very little bit I picked up. His Holiness has a joke about teachers. You know, you should find the most knowledgeable teachers you can, and if you can't, then you take what you can get. But Ken Rinpoche used to always stress motivation. Whenever studying Dharma teachings, what is your motivation to come to the teaching? If it's a kind of motivation to get something good in this life, you know, to concentrating on this life, like a big name or fame, then it's not an appropriate motivation to come for a Dharma teaching. And yet people have it, you know. I don't always have the best motivation. Then there's the kind of motivation. In Buddhist cosmology, there are the various types of realms of existence. I can't prove to you that they are there. You can do logic to realize that there can be other types of birth. And one of the motivations in classic Buddhist thought is the motivation just to stay out of the lower realms. And that's one of the smallest motivations in Buddhism. Just don't make me go back to the hells. I'll do anything to be a really good Buddhist. And there's a motivation that realizes that you want to get out of all the types of realms, the higher realms, the lower realms, and achieve nirvana. That's another kind of motivation. The kind of motivation that my teacher always expressed that is proper for attending the Mahayana teaching is to have the wish to get omniscience, to get enlightenment, to benefit living beings, to be of some kind of benefit to beings, or at least be working towards it. Because frankly, times in my life I have, I don't wake up in the morning and think, how can I get this cup of coffee to benefit all living beings? I think, how can I get this cup of coffee for me? Boy, this is, so at the very least, check your motivation. Lamgi Tsowo Nam Sungi Chen Gyo Shuk So. It's Lam So Nam So. That's in Tibetan. And it's, this is the text we're going to be used for this class, particularly the commentary by Pabongpa Rinpoche, written by Tsongkhapa.